I'm glad you've come.
How is Elizabeth? Is she resting comfortably?
Yes, she is upstairs in her bedroom with Dr. Carshalton. He says there is no need to give her any more sedatives. That Elizabeth is a remarkably strong young woman. But we knew that, didn't we?
Yes, of course.
But I still don't know exactly what went on up there in Victor's laboratory. He's hardly said a word in the 2 days since you carried Elizabeth back here. He goes up to his laboratory, stays there a few hours, comes back and sits out there in the garden staring into space. What was it, Henry?
I've told you, it's part of an experiment which turned out rather differently than Victor had hoped.
When you brought Elizabeth back home here, those first few hours when she was out of her head, she kept referring to it being alive. What did she mean by it?
She was referring to, well, part of Victor's experiment.
But creature! She said creature over and over again.
She meant the... No.
What? Tell me, Henry.
You must know by now that Victor was trying to accomplish unthought of miracles.
Yes, I have realised that.
With such tests, one cannot always be certain of the outcome.
The result was not what he expected.
He proved his theory, but in some ways the test was not successful.
What ways, Henry? Tell me. I am Elizabeth's guardian. I am Victor's aunt. I am not a child. Tell me, I must know.
Aunt Frederica, Victor has succeeded in a scientific breakthrough always thought impossible.
But with science these days, nothing seems impossible short of creating...
Yes?
life itself.
He has accomplished that.
Our Victor has actually created life, created a living cell.
Not only a cell.
Then what?
Aunt Frederica, Victor has brought life to an entire body.
A person already pronounced dead?
No. A person he made from the parts of many cadavers.
But that's impossible.
So we thought. Even Dr. Hellstrom doubted it could be done.
But this creature, where is it now?
In the laboratory, deeply sedated. We're only waiting for Victor to realise it must be destroyed.
But you cannot destroy it, not if it is alive.
It's not alive. It's not life as we know life. It's a body without, what should I say, a soul. It has the brain of a man who has no conscience. It's not human. It's not an animal. It's just a creature.
Excuse me, Mum, but I'd best tell cook how many will be for dinner.
Just the two of us and Dr. Hellstrom, I'm sure. But I don't know about Victor. He's in the garden. You'd best ask him, Berta.
Yes, Mum. Is he feeling all right? He looks right poorly.
He's fine, Berta.
It must be the comparison to you,
So you look so healthy.
Thank you, Berta.
I'll ask Mr. Victor about dinner. And Miss Elizabeth will be joining you.
Oh, no, she must rest.
No, Mum, I just helped her dress. She says she's feeling right proper.
Oh, we're so glad to hear it.
Queer turn she took, wasn't it, sir?
Yes, it was.
She keeps talking about another man, a strange person. Will they be joining you?
No! Berta.
I hardly think so.
Don't want anyone to suddenly pop in and surprise us, do we?
Not this someone.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so glad, more than a little surprised, that Elizabeth is up and about.
This creature you speak of, Henry, if it is dangerous, then should it be left alone up there?
Even after the sedation wears off, it is heavily secured, believe me, and Victor's assistant is there to keep guard.
I have only seen this helper once and from a distance, but I fear he is not as well versed in science as Victor is.
I'm sure not.
All right, Dr. Hellstrom, I'm not going to fall over. I feel quite strong.
Are you sure you should get up?
Yes, sir.
You had us all very worried.
If I was not prepared for the other evening.
From what I hear, no one would be.
And what do you hear? Who's been telling you things he shouldn't?
I did, Victor. Aunt Frederica has a right to know what has happened.
And I want to know what will happen, Victor.
I'm not sure. I've crossed a threshold and can't turn back.
You know what must be done, Victor. It will not only be a kindness to us, but to that creature as well.
It is the same as with the wounded animal.
But is this thing wounded?
Victor, you cannot keep it chained up there forever. Suppose it were to get out. Look at what it did to Igor, and he was being kind.
I feel sorry for Igor. He just wanted a friend.
He wanted someone who's everything he's done. A companion to show the world he's not alone and abandoned.
But when he tore back that sheet, he was horrified.
His disappointment turned to hatred.
Is it safe to leave him alone with the creature?
Igor is my assistant. No matter what his personal feelings, he will not destroy our work.
You are certain of this?
I'm sure all is calm.
Victor, what are you going to do?
Think. I just need to think.
Victor, you know what must be done.
We can start over, Victor, a new beginning.
Victor, listen to the doctor.
Yes, yes. All right. I know what must be done, but not yet. Let me examine the creature. Let me study him some more.
Don't wait too long.
When I think of it, I can still see that creature. Oh, Aunt Frederica, it was horrible, horrible.
But are you sure what's going on up there? Is it safe?
I think so. I hope so. I'm not sure. Perhaps I should go back out there.
I will come with you, Victor.
I'll stay with Elizabeth.
God be with you, Victor.
You should rest, Elizabeth.
I feel better now, knowing that the creature will be destroyed and that no one else will have to look upon it. Yes, I feel much better.
If you're sure.
So good to have you here with us, Henry.
Yes, so I have noticed.
Peace and quiet is with us again.